I mean, we've just been blessed with some absolutely stellar Rocket League play today. And here we go. Game number 1 of the Grand Final. This is the first best of 7 between Cloud9 and NRG Esports. We'll see if NRG has anything left in the tank to contest with Cloud9. And here we go.
Here we go indeed. Torment off the backboard. Chabot coming up third man, looking for the pass to Garrett. It's a shot. Gimmick is right there. Hits the brakes just in time. A lot of whiffing going on, but it's all tactical, of course. Double commit. Garrett right there. Torment gets the save, sending it to the corner. Absolutely perfect save right there. Exactly what he wanted to do. Still early going in game 1 of the Grand Final. Like you mentioned, 7 games. It's a long time to go after a grueling tournament. Everything going on this one, and honestly, the players earning it. They've been gracious with what's all happening with this tournament. It's been a heck of a night for everyone, and players have been super patient. And these guys, long night ahead of them. If this goes into a reset, save there by Justin. The Gimmick can't get much going, and Frank, honestly, this does feel like a feel-out process for sure.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And we almost kind of saw this in the losers final with NRG, where they were just kind of like, they weren't trying to absolutely force anything. Oh, I mean, yeah, they're taking opportunities like that when they get them, but there was no overcommit, there was no panic in their play. They were very patient, and they took what they got. So yeah, there's a feel out process here, but also I think NRG is kind of just, while they might be tired, they're definitely in their groove after that game 5. So I think it's going to be interesting to see how it plays out. I think it's going to be a lot of this feeling each other out and trying to get goals when you can.
Justin duking it out in the corner. Justin still hanging tough. Garrett right there, pops it up, looking for Turbo. Turbo will come in and take the shot. And Squishy, under pressure from Garrett, does get the save, but right back in is Justin. Nobody able to turn around on that. Torment does challenge, though. That sends it to the side. And still in the Cloud9 territory, NRG laying on the pressure. 8 shots already, and we haven't even hit halftime in game 1 of this Grand Final. NRG are hungry. Haven't been fed yet. Garrett looking for a pass to Justin. Oh, didn't quite make that pass, so Gimmick will pop it up past 1. Can he get it past 2? Not this time. Squishy does come in. Keep the play alive. Finally a chance here for Cloud9. Start scoring some shots on the board. Frank, we haven't seen any offense from Cloud9 just yet, but a bump comes out. Squishy is right there, and he manages to sneak one by Justin right off the nose.
Man, they turn on the Jets, and they get that offense going right when they can. A great setup from Torment and Squishy. Yeah, with the follow-through, dead center. There's Cloud9 with 1 goal up on the board. I was going to say it might be an issue of, Cloud9's been waiting a little bit. They might need to get warmed up, but it looks like they were able to find their opening and secure that goal there at the halfway mark, and now NRG is looking to answer.
Garrett moving this towards the middle. I think it was an okay move, I think. Not really much else he could do with it. His Gimmick into control. Turbo waiting for it. Good touch there. Squishy. A direct shot as Torment hassles Justin in the net. Leaves it for Gimmick. Turbo is right there looking for a pass. Squishy intercepts. Justin is right there, though. Manages to make it work. A bit of a bounce down. And kind of a dead ball. So Gimmick picks up. Challenged by Turbo in the corner. 1:45 left and only 1 goal scored here. Cloud9 took 4 shots to get the 1, whereas NRG have taken tons. Haven't quite gotten anything back in the net as Squishy gets the decent clear here. Tries to follow it up. Actually does get the touch. Huh, okay. But unfortunately, nobody there. And Frank, this one, it just feels like it's back and forth. But if you look at the tail of the tape, it's NRG have technically been dominating this, but they just cannot put anything in the net.
Yeah, it might just be one of those things like, yeah, we see a lot of these plays getting sent back and forth, and like you mentioned, it might just be that feel-out process, but also it might be NRG just knowing that they're, I don't want to say like playing on borrowed time, but they might be exhausted to the point where they know that they just need to go and close this one out as quickly as they can, because there is only so much, gas in the tank. So if Cloud9 is really able to get something going, they're fighting an even longer uphill battle, facing down that potential bracket reset as well.
Turbo going to chase this down. Over to Garrett. Nice little touch here, moving down the line and into the corner, but Gimmick does follow nicely. Gets past Turbo. Justin is back. Nice long clear. It's such a great mechanic to learn if you guys haven't yet. Trying to clear off of the backboard. It just breaks up plays so well. As Garrett takes some control on this. Actually loses control. This is towards the net. It's just off the side. NRG have not been able to get too much going here. They're not scrambling. They've been fairly organized. It's just haven't been able to move past that Cloud9 defense. And honestly, Cloud9, it didn't necessarily dominate per se, but they got the shot in when they had the opportunity and they took advantage of it. Whereas NRG had a lot of opportunities, but they just couldn't find that accuracy.
Yeah, it's almost like war of attrition. Like Cloud9 knows that they just need to, hold the line, so to speak. And guys, also that giveaway. I want to plug it again real quick because I think it is awesome. Again, we'll be awarding an Astronauts Invitational MVP award at the conclusion of tonight's tournament. We've also got a community giveaway going on where all you need to do is type ASTRO in Twitch chat and you will be entered to win. But yeah, going back to this grand final between Cloud9 and NRG, we've got kickoff going here and a demo coming out aggressively from Turbo Pulsa onto Gimmick. But yeah, I think Cloud9 does a great job. They're coming out fresh into this, so they know they just need to hold on. If they have a lead, they can play with those, fresh tires and just hold it. And we saw that happen throughout that entire game.
Bit of a double commit there by C9, but it worked out okay as Gimmick looking for the pass onto Torment. Interrupted by Turbo. Stopped. Squishy picks up. Stopped again by Justin. A bit of a midfield battle here. Finally moving by, and Garrett able to get just enough on that ball to send it to the side as Justin can't clear it away. Squishy on the pressure towards the net, and Turbo can't get enough. And right there, Squishy finally opens it up for C9.
Yep, Squishy gonna be putting that first goal on the board. Cloud9 putting themselves in a great position here early on in game number 2. And just under 45 seconds left played. And yeah, NRG definitely, it was an uphill battle coming in. They're playing a fresh Cloud9. They had a grueling losers bracket run, which they were able to secure with a buzzer beater. 0 seconds remaining. So they might just need to catch a second or maybe even third wind at this point to be able to hang with what Cloud9 is bringing to the table.
Turbo going back to the bump session and been notorious for his bumps in the past. A lot of people have actually learned about that from his techniques. Season 3, Season 4, RLCS. Garrett can't get control here. Challenged by Torment. Garrett right there. Squishy. Oh, bumps galore, but Torment gets enough on it. Justin right there goes top shelf. Just sneaking that one by.
Yep. Garrett with a little U-zig, I-zag, and then zips it right into Justin's hands. He was able to secure that goal for NRG. So they find themselves on the board for the first time in this best of 7. Tied up 1-1 now with Cloud9. Cloud9 has just been playing so solid, though. They don't look like they're under any amount of pressure so far from NRG. So look to them to set something up and get something going here on offense.
Squishy tried, knocked away by Garrett. Turbo in the corner. Squishy towards it. Okay. All right. I guess Justin was not going to go for that. Garrett tried, but he just couldn't get the momentum he needed here. Squishy from the midfield. Yeah, Garrett coming from the other side. It was actually an extremely smart shot going far post on that, but the defender sitting at near post, and Justin was actually facing the wrong way. I see that on the replay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that right there is just a smart shot, beautifully done.
Yeah, just great recognition and great execution on that shot as Squishy tries to set something up again there. Now Garrett G in possession of the ball. NRG finding themselves down 1 goal yet again as we approach the halfway point in game number 2. Again, this is the grand final of this 4-team Astronaut Invitational. We've got that $5,000 prize pool on the line. So plenty for these teams to play for in this grand final here. And there's Gimmick. Gonna be tossing that one in.
All right, so Squishy right here, just challenging Turbo. And Justin, that's just an unfortunate miss. He's trying to go around the crossbar there and got a little bit messed up on it. It's not something Justin would usually get messed up on, but that time just got him. Speaking of Justin, he got dunked on there by Torment. Now Garrett on the pickup. Stopped by Torment. Justin electing not to go for this. Now he does. Challenges Squishy in the penalty box. Gimmick looking for Torment. Stopped by Garrett. Justin, can he do anything coming out of the corner here? I don't think the ball has enough on it. Garrett in a little bit of an awkward spot. Angled! And off the crossbar. Garrett now looking for the pass or shot, whichever. Turbo's there to make sure it does go in. Insurance goal here, but they got one more to go.
Yeah, NRG doing a good job of adjusting here. I think, getting on the ball, just keeping the pressure up. And yeah, like you mentioned, like Justin, just a little bit of a tough time on that previous play, but we saw such great mechanics from him in the series prior. So could just be an issue of getting warmed up, getting adjusted, and finding those spots he wants to be in a little bit. Now at that 2-minute mark, Cloud9 does have the 1-goal lead, but NRG has been picking up the pace, starting to go shot for shot with Cloud9. So they might need to be waking up a little bit if they think NRG isn't going to be bringing any heat to this grand final.
Turbo stopped by Gimmick. Gimmick looking for Squishy. Justin just completely clobbers an absolute check coming out of the air like that. Justin right back in it, looking for Garrett. Squishy challenges, sends it to the corner. Now Torment keeping it in said corner as Turbo looking for a shot. It's not very strong. Gimmick taking up the wall. Interesting strategy there as Garrett manages to sneak one through, caught Torment by surprise, and we're tied up at 3.
Gimmick trying to get rid of that one, but it's going to be Garrett G with the follow-up. Torment tries to go belly up for the save, is unable to as that ball passes that goal line. NRG ties it up in game number 2 against Cloud9. They are showing signs of life, and I am loving it.
Turbo's bumped out by Gimmick here. I think that's a great move. Cloud9 being aggressive. Yeah, fantastic strategy if they can execute well. As Gimmick puts this one up off the Fennec. Garrett slow playing this. I like it. Oh, demoed by Squishy. Squishy, no. Okay. I think Squishy, being the god of Rocket League, has decided that Garrett has too many transgressions on his record and gave him the demo for it.
He's acquiring some points on that license for sure after that one. So Squishy firms it up against there. There's Garrett G with a big clear, though, as Cloud9 try to get something started on offense, resetting that momentum at the 30-second mark. And Gimmick is going to be saving that one from being closed out by NRG.
Justin still in the corner looking for Garrett. Oh, Gimmick gets there just in time. Squishy on the backup. Now Gimmick has, sort of. Wait, no, kind of. Yeah.
There he goes.
Wait a minute. No. Well, okay. I guess that works. Trying to get some control on it. And now right back in it is NRG, where they're looking for the shot. Gimmick is up, bumps out Turbo, and we have overtime here, game 1. If this is what we expect throughout this whole grand final, I can't wait for more Rocket League.
Man, they are battling back. I mean, NRG has just been doing so good of just keeping pace. I mean, it's been grueling for them this entire tournament, getting knocked into losers in round 1. Now they're battling back against a fresh Cloud9. This is incredible, and a big save by Turbo Pulsa to keep this game 2 alive. Garrett G tries to get control. Justin going to be sending this one to the corner. Garrett G misses that contact, and Gimmick with the clear. 30 seconds into overtime, still tied up at 3-3. Can Gimmick get this one set up? Turbo Pulsa going to be denying that one as well.
Justin trying to move it across. Not going to work here against Torment, so Turbo picks it up. Coming off the wall, Squishy flying for it. That does come flying. Garrett on the other side. Can't get control on it. There's an awkward touch. Over to Gimmick. Shot. Crossbar. Justin gets the touch to send it all the way to the other side of the arena. Justin again right on Torment's roof, though. Oh, boy. It's starting to heat up. We've gone around the world about 5 times already, though. As Squishy and Turbo clash midair. Turbo gets it past, looking for Justin. Justin towards the net, and Gimmick sends it away.
That one was right on the corner. It was looking so crisp from the midfield, but a big save there, and now we see Squishy going up for it. The battle back and forth. Turbo Pulsa tries to make something happen. Now an aerial battle. gonna find itself in the hands of Squishy. Can Justin get something going here? Doesn't find anything. Torment still ice in his veins on defense right now.
No kidding. Minute and a half into this overtime. It's Justin looking for a pass, intercepted by Squishy. That could set something up here, but Turbo denying, sends it to Garrett. Gimmick looking to challenge past one. Can't get past Torment, though. Had a little bit more reaction time to make something happen here. It's Justin underneath, gets it past Squishy, over to Garrett. Garrett can't get underneath it all the way, though, as Justin takes over. Stopped by Torment. Challenged by Turbo. Turbo sends it back into the corner, but no one's there to really do much with it, so Gimmick does get the easy clear. Garrett right back in, 2 minutes into this overtime, and NRG trying to get some control on this game. Game 2, actually. Game 1, I'm sorry. Yeah, no, it's game 2. What am I doing? Hello?
Game 2, you're good, man. It's been a long day. Is that going to be the goal? No. Gimmick with the save. We're all delirious. We're all mad now as Garrett G finds himself in possession. Can this one be a shot on goal? Torment always back on defense. Is there to contest, clear it out. Squishy sending that one towards the midline. Garrett G now with the clear. Justin makes something happen. Just keeps getting sent back and forth. Turbo Pulsa now wants to secure this as we near the 3-minute mark. 3 minutes, 3 goals to 3. One of these teams just needs 1 goal. It would be big for NRG to tie up this series at 1-1. Again, they don't need to take this. They need to reset the bracket as well. So they are truly on the clock.
Squishy looking for the layover. It goes way high. Set up for Gimmick, maybe? No. Stopped. Over to Garrett. Can he do anything with it? Not this time. Gimmick does get in the way. Grab some boost. That was actually really cool looking. Nice little corkscrew. Grab the boost. Justin sends it long. Garrett racing for it. See if he can do anything with it off of Torment's touch. Not at all. Right back in to the orange side. It's Turbo looking for Garrett again. Stopped by Gimmick. Justin has enough time to grab some boost. The Squishy goes to the corner. Justin off the line. Can't do much with it. And again, not a whole lot of pressure. It just kind of seems like both teams are just giving the ball away every time they get any sort of possession. Nobody's trying to control the ball at this point.
Yeah, it's just such a big overtime for both of these teams. Game 2 in this best of 7. I mean, Cloud9 secures this one. It's huge for them, and if NRG does, it gives them just a little bit of hope. Now nearing 4 minutes, Torment tries to get it by. A couple of these defenders is unable to do so, as that's going to be Justin now in control. Squishy with the tap. The 50-yard line now. Squishy goes up for it again. Garrett G is there to stop the play, but Gimmick can't get it by Turbo Pulsa. And these teams just continue to battle back and forth.
Almost like these guys are getting kind of tired playing a little bit of ping pong here. Squishy can get control on it. Gimmick looking to move towards the net. Turbo easily blocked away. Garrett past one, but he's a little bit messed up. Stopped by Squishy, but it's a little awkward. Manages to fly upside down over to Gimmick. Gimmick got a boost. Turbo on the catch. Finally some ball control. Can't get it past Squishy, though. Moving a little bit too fast for that to happen. And stopped at the midfield again. Garrett electing not to go for this. Gimmick looking for a Torment. Oof. No shot coming through. Squishy. Nobody has been able to put a shot. And finally a shot comes through. Justin, oh no! Follow-up! Justin couldn't get the touch he was looking for, and Gimmick scores the game winner.
Man, great stuff. Squishy just being a bully in that box. And there is Gimmick to squeak that one by for the goal. Cloud9 going to be taking a hard-fought, not just overtime, basically a double time, game number 2 against NRG. They're now 2 games away from closing this one out. Can they get the sweep? I just don't think so. We might see it, but I mean, NRG is absolutely battling. Again, this is the grand finals of your Astronauts Invitational. 4 teams, $5,000 double elimination, and NRG has battled their way to make it to this grand final. But Cloud9 is posing to be a very big threat and an uphill battle for that NRG squad.
Cloud9 have definitely been putting it all together most of the time when they're not just sending it towards the other side of the arena, but now we're on to the relative quiet of Urban Central.
That's right. The dust has settled after that explosive game number 2.
Kidding.
We need to take it down a notch. Let's all gather ourselves, as NRG definitely needs to. They don't want to be 3 games down to nothing on Cloud9. But Cloud9 has just been able to play so patient for this entire series. I mean, they just look solid. There's nothing that really looks like, aside maybe a few double commits or something like that, there's nothing that's been like, oh, there's the hole in the armor, there's the point to attack. They're just able to get control, play patient. Torment on defense especially has been so solid. Don't let me jinx them. Yeah, there we go, as Gimmick gets the clear.
Yeah, no, and Torment's been solid on defense all night, but he's also been an offensive force as well. Squishy and Gimmick have been setting up themselves or just getting the play set up. Well, Torment comes in third man style and drains it or cleans it up or whatever needs to happen for Cloud9. And they've been working as a cohesive unit. NRG, in their trials and tribulations, have been, they've been a little bit messy compared to other iterations of NRG. As a shot missed by Torment. Notice I didn't get excited about it because I knew it was out. I have a better view than you. Haha. Cat bugged! Oh my god, that was a great save by Torment, though.
Yeah, there's just that defense out of him, but NRG has been doing a great job of just controlling this pace. We've seen it from them before. Sometimes they just have this relentless offense and rotation where they can just whittle teams down to get those goals, but Cloud9 has been just looking so solid on defense that it's probably very tough for NRG right now to just keep that momentum going. So now they find the ball on their side of the pitch, and Gimmick now going up for it, sending this one off the backboard. Garrett G, though, with that interception. Here comes Torment again. Yeah.
Jeez. There was some sauce on that one. And Squishy on the layover.
Ooh!
Oh, Turbo got just a little piece of it, but instead it's sucked into the black hole. Oh, good lord. Right here, oh, it's my favorite shot in the whole world. It's so hard to execute, but man, when you do it, it looks beautiful. It's like a vase of flowers.
Yeah, gorgeous. A fine work of art, if you will, presented to us in the form of that goal from Squishy. And I thought he wanted to go back to back with it, but good stuff out of him. And now Cloud9 finds himself with that 1-goal lead at the halfway mark. And we'll see if they just return to this war of attrition style gameplay that they've been going through.
Gimmick look for the pass over to Squishy. In on the pickup. Challenged by Gimmick, gets it past one. Justin looking for the bump on Torment. So is Turbo. So a bit of a double commit here. Garrett has to be careful. Nice little challenge here. Send it in. Turbo still on the upside here. Is Justin. Oh, that's a big miss. And now, goal possible. No, Garrett did have to finish that one off, but Squishy, not a great touch. We've seen this before tonight from Squishy. He's just not the touch he was looking for at all.
Yeah, tries to double back and save himself on that one, but that's going to be the opening that NRG needed here, tying up the goals at 1-1, under 2 minutes remaining. This is NRG's chance to get back in it.
Pass in. Turbo, right exactly where he needed to be. This direct pass was absolutely spot on. Justin, boom, in, even under the demo, and right in the net. You know, they make it look so easy, but you watch any normal Grand Champ play, as far as like just in normal game, you never see that. Nobody ever takes a pass.
Torment trying to get something going here. This is where Cloud9 needs to answer back. They've been able to play a little bit patient, bide their time, but now they are on the clock. Turbo Pulsa soaring up for it. There's Torment to get the touch. But now we see what Cloud9 are made of.
What a catch by Squishy.
Themselves in a good position.
Garrett coming from underneath. I like the idea right there. Coming from underneath when Squishy was going to go for the bump type play there, did the bump carry. It's great. It's a delayed reaction. Garrett timing it perfectly. It's Justin. Nice long clear here. NRG have the lead here. It's 2-1 with a minute left as that timer just went off. Cloud9 just looking to keep their 2-0 lead in the series. Squishy towards the net. Garrett has to save that. It was a screamer of a shot, too, as Gimmick and Turbo Bounce off the corner. Justin looking for Turbo, looking for the pass over to Garrett, potentially. Not quite, though. Demo on the play. Triple commit by NRG. Nothing coming of it. 30 seconds left. Squishy, long clear, looking for Gimmick. He's going to let that one go, though. Squishy, not exactly the touch he was looking for. Gimmick coming out of the corner. Can he do anything with it? Not really, but NRG triple committed into their own corner this time. And Squishy, again, can't do anything with it. Cloud9 just can't get any real offense together other than the one goal that they've had. When they really need it, they're kind of all over the place. Although, one last try. Now, Garrett just shuts it down. Oh my God, with command, gets swatted. Holy cow.
That was a resounding no out of Garrett G on that play. Knocks it down with the quickness. So here comes NRG showing some signs of life in this grand final. Definitely not going down without a fight. So now we see what Cloud9 are made of. They've seen that NRG have come to play. They've still got a little bit left in the tank. And we're going into game number 4. It will be no sweep for Cloud9.
No sweep tonight. But Cloud9's still looking pretty strong. And sometimes you'll lose a game or two in a series, especially in a 7-game series. So Cloud9, calm, cool, collected as always. NRG probably have a couple of things to work on, or a couple things to watch out for, I should say. Not only in the mental game, but just in physical tiredness. You can see Turbo's not moving quite as fast as he normally would, at least in my opinion. Mm-hmm. And honestly, Justin's been kind of quiet this season, or this series, I should say. That's not to say he's just having a bad night. He's just been kind of quiet and can't quite figure out why that is. Now, he's been involved, but not super productive.
Right, yeah, it's just one of those things, like sometimes you just need those games to not be super flashy or super involved, but I would say
that's
that... Oh,
here we go. Oh, what? Nani?
Yeah. I'm just waiting for what's going to happen next because I could barely believe what I saw.
God. Let's just move the defender out of the way. Squishy, easy. All right, Squishy Muffins down the center line. Justin gets the clear. Can't get that second touch, though. Garrett is there to back him up, though. Garrett possibly looking for a pass. Past Torment. Justin is centered. Trying to play off Gimmick. Not going to work. Gimmick does position himself well. Now it's a triple commit. Everybody all over each other. Turbo comes out with a touch of control. Well, not really. Squishy's just going to take it. Oh, Garrett, wait a minute. Moving towards the net. Torment is right there, just kind of flipping, stalled out in midair. That's right, guys. You can do that. You can jump off the wall, flip, and it will stop your descent as Turbo. Off the backboard, sets up for Justin. Squishy comes from underneath, but Garrett is there, challenged by Gimmick, and it's stopped up into the corner we go. NRG have to regroup.
I feel like Cloud9 needs a playmaker right now. I think NRG kind of has had, Justin to rely on or Turbo to rely on when they've needed a goal. And Cloud9, while they've been playing very consistently and very solid, I feel like there's just not that one player that's stepping up right now and being like, I'm going for it, I'm going to score this goal, follow my lead. I think if Cloud9 can do that, they'd be back in business, but right now it just looks like the momentum is still in NRG's favor.
Or is Cloud9 just kind of waiting, playing the waiting game a little bit, let the game come to them? Could be that. Obviously hard to tell. We can't exactly read their minds. Although I'm not really sure I want to read their minds. It'd be a little weird. Anyways, Torment. Moving down, let's move on, please.
It's just one of those things, like when teams start biding their time, it always makes me nervous because I feel like that's just a ticking clock and you're just asking the other team to sort of capitalize on your passive play. I think it's very hard in Rocket League to endlessly defend an assault from a team. So while you can slow things down and be patient, it's always making me a little bit nervous the longer it lasts.
And I'm noticing that NRG is defending from all sides. They're not defending head on. They have a chance at a ball coming the other way. They'll send it to a corner. They don't care. They're just playing fluid and reactionary. And it's working for them to a point. But Cloud9 have been able to generally shut it down as Torment goes for the shot here. A beautiful pass coming out of the corner to open up the scoring.
There we go, Cloud9 getting up on the board. Just over 2 minutes left to play in game number 4 here. And yeah, that seemed to be the game plan from the get-go, was bide your time, wait for an opportunity, and capitalize on it. But of course, we've seen a relentless assault out of NRG when they need to, and it was almost right there.
God. Yikes, that was a screamer. The defense, Cloud9 holding this time. Gimmick up for this. I think Justin's going to challenge. No, maybe not. Did steal the boost, though. Gimmick keeping it in the corner. A little bit of control here. Trying to just keep possession. Squishy challenges. Past Garrett. Can't get past Justin. Gimmick towards the net. Turbo is there to send it away. That's sort of, more or less, a cross. Over to Garrett. Looking for the shot. Can't find the angle. Turbo right there, but Squishy does get the touch first. Justin backing off to take on Gimmick. Gimmick challenging. Torment was right there as well. I'm kind of wondering if Cloud9 getting a little bit mixed up in their comms. It's Turbo. Not a great touch that time around. We're going to back off a little bit. Gimmick looking for the angle. Can't do it. That would have been extreme angle. Now off the crossbar again. Cloud9 threatening. They're going to let this one go, though. Pass to Justin. Set up for Garrett. Turbo waiting for it. No way you're getting past Squishy right now.
Big save out of Squishy there as we hit that 1 minute remaining mark. Cloud9 now on the offensive. Can Gimmick get it past everyone? Squishy now trying to zoom in to get the touch. It's going to be flicked up over him, right on the crossbar, and Torment with the save.
Oh my God. Yikes. 45 seconds left, and NRG are not going down without a fight. Garrett out of the corner. Turbo is up for this. Gets it past Gimmick. Garrett's going to have to finish this one off if he can get there. Turbo right to him, and Torment. Oh, he did it. He shot it right at Torment. Torment barely had to react. Still,
Justin,
time.
though.
Justin, can he do it on the carry? Not going to work. Squishy just shuts it down. Now they're just going to keep the ball in the air as Turbo right into center, but 2 Cloud9 members waiting for it. Back to the other side. A bit of a reset here. Justin shut down. Garrett on the pickup. Controls. Good idea right here. Past 1. Can he get it past Gimmick? No. Justin on the miss. Oh, that could have been the tie-up. But Turbo goes for the shot anyways. Gimmick trying to shut it down. Justin keeps it up. Garrett, can he do it? No, he just barely misses. And Cloud9 take this one. They go to tournament point.
Cloud9 is doing the best job in the world of keeping these absolutely nail-biting. That's the second 1-0 game win they've put up just in the grand finals. NRG has shown just so much relentless pressure, but Cloud9 able to answer back. It's such a huge, I think, testament of confidence for them to be like, we're going to score 1 goal and we're good. That is a statement being made against NRG right now. And yeah, Cloud9 is on match point. And everyone in Twitch chat right now, you're on match point to enter the Astronauts community giveaway. Just type Astro in the chat for your last chance to enter to win that beautiful, beautiful prize pack. Ninja Rider, how was that segue?
That was I have a bit of a tear in my eye, actually.
It was pretty good. I'm proud of myself for that one. At the end of the day, when you can pull off a segue like that, man, you're just in the zone.
And the throw, that was beautiful. Well done.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, not bad, not bad. All right, 5 minutes on the clock. Cloud9 looking to take the whole tournament. $3 grand could be in their pockets by the end of this one, but Justin, who's been fairly quiet this whole series, has said, I have had enough of laying back, and we're going to throw this one in. That's enough. No, sir.
Those 5-second kickoff goals, you love to see them. NRG fighting absolutely in this grand final. Of course, Cloud9 on match point. They just need to win 1 more, and they will be walking away with $3,000 of that $5,000 prize pool for this invitational. NRG, an uphill battle. Need to not only win 3 games to reset the bracket, but then win that bracket reset as well. So the odds are in Cloud9's favor, but NRG just has the will to win.
What? Oh, just a straight kerfuffle in the orange net. Luckily, Turbo was where he needed to be at that point. He had no control over the car. Save's a save. We take those.
Sometimes the ball just rolls your way, and it did there for Turbo. NRG maintaining that 1-0 lead as the first minute of regulation play has ticked by. Turbo Pulsa tries to get something going. Justin coming up high for it. Gonna be in the blue corner of the pitch. Garrett soaring by that one, but here's Turbo to set something up down the middle. Torment there for the save.
Torment on the pre-jump, he's just been stellar. He's been stellar all night on defense, just absolutely never letting anything past him in the net, unless he gets bumped out or, you know,
barring, extraneous circumstances.
Extraneous circumstances. That's the one, yes. Garrett can't do anything with Torment right there. Turbo challenging. Gimmick just bodies him into the wall. Turbo doesn't even let Squishy get by. Nice. All right. Bit of a reset here. Gimmick takes on Garrett.
Oh.
Garrett right there. Nice little flip to send that one away. Oh, a beautiful wall pinch soaring down the arena wall. And 3 minutes left in this. Garrett towards the net. Not much on that, but it's keeping the pressure up. And that's what's important at this point. Maybe try to pull a Cloud9 little cheeky play here. Keep it at 1-0. Torment from the corner. Set up, not going to happen. And we're coming up here on halftime, Frank, and it's been fairly even all the way around.
Man, all of these games have been so close. I mean, we've got 2 1-0 finishes, and then we had it at a 5-minute overtime in game number 2. NRG is just, I mean, they're playing so well for what we know they had to go through. They had, you know, tough match after tough match, but still they show up against Cloud9 and they can keep up this kind of pressure. It's like getting to the point where it appears borderline inhuman that they're able to play all day and keep up this kind of aggression.
Turbo taking on Squishy. Going into the corner. Justin right there for the clear. It's Gimmick and Torment on defense. Justin can't do anything with it. Garrett will sneak it by Torment. Torment tried to get cheeky and go up the back of the net, and it didn't work out this time.
Yeah, NRG just keeping the fight alive. There's Garrett G tapping it past the defender. NRG now extending their lead 2 goals to nothing over Cloud9. Cloud9 getting shut out in the potential final game 5, but they've got 2 minutes left to work here. Let's see if they can make something happen.
Now, is NRG just shutting down Cloud9? Like, it seems like anytime Cloud9 gets on the offensive end, they're just attacked and relentlessly defended. I mean, obviously that's what you want to do, but it seems like no touch is really going their way right now.
Yeah, it's one of those things that's kind of like interesting to pay mind to, because like Cloud9, nothing really like explosive, nothing crazy. All of their plays seem very deliberate, whereas NRG at times will just like keep the pressure going until they find something and make something happen. I think Cloud9 maybe just struggles in that go with the flow. Here's what we have, let's capitalize it on it style of play. And now they've only got a minute left. So when they haven't just held that lead and been able to defend against the onslaught from NRG, there was almost something there. They really haven't been able to get much going.
So, and I'm kind of wondering, you know, NRG seem to be playing with passion. And Cloud9, it's very instrumental. It's
like calculated,
formulaic. Yeah, very calculated. And Justin right here, beautiful shot. Garrett is able to get it past one. Yeah, Torment didn't get a great touch on that at all. And coming out of the corner, that's actually a very tough shot. Dead center of the net. Well done to Justin here. But I don't know if Cloud9 and all their calculations are just, it's too much. Like, you're breaking the TI-83. You need to start playing with some instinct.
You're overdoing it. You just, sometimes when you see a math problem, you just got to draw a picture, right? And NRG's been able to do that. They just take what they've got. They make something happen out of the numbers being thrown at them. And Cloud9 maybe just being a little almost too patient, like trying to wait for that perfect opportunity that NRG is just not allowing to develop because of their relentless play style.
Justin just keeping pressure at this point. Same with Turbo. As time begins to wind down, Squishy probably just trying to get some momentum going, but Garrett's even going to deny him that. Garrett is all over right now. But NRG take their second game of the series. At least according to my calculations, which could be wrong.
Yeah, if we need to, we can borrow Cloud9's calculator.
Well, then they'll be all over the place. We don't want that.
Yeah, true. Good point. But yeah, NRG able to take game number 2, so we're going to be moving on to game number 6 of the grand final. Cloud9 remains to need one more to close this one out, but NRG starts nearing that potential bracket reset, and I'm almost blown away that they're able to even push it that far because, like I mentioned earlier, their bracket run has been grueling. They've had to face, what was it? Ghost Gaming, who originally knocked them into losers. They were able to get revenge on them, and now they're going up against Cloud9, who's fresh. And they just keep at it, despite Cloud9, battling back and finding themselves in great positions. It's just like they're like the Energizer Bunny. Like, they just don't quit.
They keep going and going and going and going.
The
kids, I just realized the kids in Twitch chat are not going to know what that is.
It's fine. They'll learn.
Are we old? We hit
old.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. For sure. And I'm fine with it. I've come to terms with it. I've come to grips with it. I'm probably going to limp out of this studio by the end of today. So,
well, I mean, you're tied into your chair. So, yeah, I would imagine so.
Yeah. It's one of those things. I just have to make sure we get the blood flow going back to my legs so I don't just stand up and immediately topple over. Speaking of toppling over, is NRG going to be able to topple Cloud9, the Giants who sit at the top of winner's bracket right now? They are still on match point, have yet to be able to close this one out. We're now on game number 6. We'll have to see how this one settles.
Indeed, 30 seconds in. Not too much going on just yet. Cloud9 have been making a push into the offensive end. Pass. Turbo shuts it down. Turbo does not follow that up. Going to leave it for Justin. Looking for Garrett. Gimmick sees the pass. Sort of shuts it down. Not really much there. Justin's starting to get a lot more involved. Nice little ground pinch. That was cheeky. Garrett left all alone. 2-on-1. Squishy right there. Nice clear. Justin is there. Garrett is following. Call off, and in the net we go.
NRG just setting it up and throwing it down. I mean, the coast-to-coast setup there with the touch, getting right past Torment. Nothing he could do on that play. 1 minute has played, 1 goal for NRG. Game 6, will NRG force a Game 7? And could they potentially even force a bracket reset? It would be absolutely incredible for them to do this against the Titans that are Cloud9. Of course, no stranger to our early Beyond tournaments. They see themselves in the grand finals yet again, and the perfect 45 right off the post.
Gimmick going top shelf. This beautiful pass here by Squishy. I love it. Torment, beautiful clear, absolutely monstrous. And Squishy flipped over. Gimmick right there. It's like they orchestrated it. It's almost like they've done it before. It's almost like they're pros.
Yeah, they are pros at so many things. They look great all game. The defense is on point, and there they are going at it on offense. A little bit more flow state from them, kind of just taking what comes their way. So you love to see it. Maybe Cloud9 realizing a couple adjustments they need to make, and maybe one of them is, hey, let's just have fun out there. And that one certainly looked fun with that tying goal.
Couple of misses here. Garrett, not a great toucher. Turbo's going to challenge that. Torment is there. Turbo, nice touch to pop that one up. Justin, just enough to move it towards the net. But Gimmick gets there in time as Squishy tries to challenge us. Shuts down Garrett hard. That was some savagery starting to come out of Squishy. I think he's getting a little tired, a little cranky. He wants to end this thing.
Yeah, let's put this one away. We've played with our food enough. Give me the first place and let me go home was exactly what that touch out of Squishy said.
Wow. Garrett just bodied Torment back into his own net. Coming up here on halftime. Torment on the clearance. Nobody there. Garrett on the pickup. He's looking for Justin. Didn't quite work out that way. And still, Justin is the one back. And with a flourish, sends it to the corner. I like it. Torment is there. Oh, a big demo. Wow. Squishy's there, though. Garrett disrupts the play. Squishy resets. Garrett shuts that down just like he did, just like Squishy did to him on the other side of the field. And now Garrett picks this up. Justin running right along with him. Squishy on the pop-up. Can Turbo do anything with this? He can. It's enough to send it to the side where Justin is waiting. Gimmick is there. Sends it down the line over to Squishy, trying to interrupt the play just a touch, but Turbo reads it perfectly. Back and forth action right now. It's 1-1, 2 minutes left. Garrett trying to keep the play alive here. Torment on the slow play. Flicks it past one, grabs a little boost. Turbo right there, just hassling more than anything else. Doesn't want to necessarily commit at that point. Good thing because he's third man back. Gotta get a touch on this. Torment comes right in, and Gimmick was there. That could have been the tiebreaker. Gimmick was there, but Torment got a little greedy on the play, and with a minute 30, we're still tied at 1.
A lot of demos coming in onto Torment as well. Maybe getting a little too static in that backfield, getting a little predictable, but he's able to go up high and provide some more stellar defense for Cloud9. That previous goal was so close, and here's a battle at the midfield. Turbo Pulsa going to be pushing through. We'll see if Cloud9 can get the clear. Torment fighting for it once again. Here's Justin, has been air carrying his team to victory in a couple of these games, but has quieted down a bit in the plays and flips he's been able to make. And here we see things settle. One of these teams needs a goal. Cloud9 in the potential position to close this one out with under a minute remaining. Can Garrett G carry it by? It's going to be Gimmick with that big clear.
Torment, slow play. Looking to pop this one up. Can he follow it up? No, because Garrett does get there in time. Right, just about 30 seconds left. We're tied at 1. Either one of these teams can score at any time. Roll up the corner. Nobody there to take advantage. It's a loose ball. Squishy is there. He's going to try to pinch this off of the wall, get a little control on it. Torment is there. Can he get the back pass? No, Justin is right on it. Turbo, can he do anything with it? Not really. It was an awkward play for him. Just about 10 seconds left here. Possible overtime looming.
This is so big for both of these teams. Cloud9 has the potential to clear this one out if they're able to secure a goal in the final seconds.
Wait a minute, Turbo looking for the bump on Gimmick. He does miss it, though. That's sent way away. Torment racing for it. He gets the touch, and it just barely hits the ground. Oh, we have overtime.
Overtime, Cloud9 on match point. NRG fighting for a Game 7 for the potential bracket reset. $3,000 for first place on the line, $1,200 for second place. Where will these teams set up? Justin wants to send this one home. Turbo Pulsa tries to zoom by and throw that one in, but now the ball in the hands of Squishy. Floats it up high. Turbo Pulsa goes for the clear. There's Gimmick now trying to get back, and Torment tries to keep this play alive. Garrett G and Squishy going out for it. Squishy bumping him out of the way. And now Justin gets that ball finally on to the blue side of the pitch.
Nice long clear here. Garrett is the one back. Squishy looking to challenge. Stopped in the corner. Gimmick takes over, sends it to the other side. Potential pass here. Torment demoed by Garrett, trying to get the ball actually as Turbo just sends it towards the net. Not really much of a setup. Gimmick. Garrett challenges. That's a center. Turbo, can he get up there for it? Not really, because it's Torment. Pass. Oh, Garrett on the field's backflip. That is rough. But Turbo is there to keep the dream alive. Garrett right back in, looking for Justin. A little bit off on the pass. A demo on the play. Squishy is out. Torment defending well. Now they're double committed in the corner. Another demo on Squishy. They're trying to open this up. Justin can't do anything with it. His Gimmick and Torment begin their swarm. Turbo. Can he get to Garrett? Not quite. Just the passes are just not connecting here for NRG. But Justin now out of the corner. He's a wizard right here. Can he do it? Sets it up for Garrett. Garrett tries for the other side, and there's the shooting lane completely cut off. Now the race to the other side. Everybody racing for it. It's on a fast break. This Gimmick can't do anything at all. Cloud9 had one chance. They just could not convert. And with 2 minutes into this overtime, a pass over to Justin is knocked down. This is dangerous.
Up high!
Gets the touch off the ground. And there it is. NRG, stay alive.
They are absolutely fighting for this one. Now
what a
one
shot.
goal. We almost saw the buzzer beater at the very end. I wonder if that took a little bit of the wind out of Cloud9's sails, and they were just unable to close that game out. So now we have it. Here is a Game 7 between Cloud9 and NRG. The one-goal victories aplenty here in the Grand Finals. Cloud9 wants to close this one out. NRG needs to reset the bracket here against Cloud9 in the Grand Finals. You could not ask for a more exciting finish to tonight's tournament.
I can't even imagine the kind of debate that's happening in Twitch chat right now. I'm so focused on this game, I can't look at Twitch chat. So I'm sorry, guys. Normally I try to interact with you, but not today. This one is just too important. We got $3,000 on the line. A shot coming out from Torment, blocked away by Garrett. I got a feeling Torment's going to start getting a little bit more involved on the offensive end. They're going to leave that goal a little bit undefended, but it might be time to take the risk and drink that brisk. Turbo. That leaves it open for Garrett, but it's high. Justin's right there above Squishy's head, and NRG take the lead.
Nice stuff. NRG still alive, still awake, still energized, still fighting, and there is Justin with that early goal. I think if you would look too in this series, the times that NRG has been able to get a quick goal on Cloud9, they have remained victorious. Cloud9, I think, just struggles to recover, to make that play, to go on the attack, on the offensive. They like getting those goals, hanging back and playing solid, but right now they need to play exciting. NRG wants to reset this bracket, and they are bringing out all the stops, staying on this ball so perfectly, keeping every play alive, milking each play for all it's worth. And here comes Justin trying to get something past Torment, but it's Turbo Pulsa in the backfield now, and he's the one keeping this play alive.
Squishy pops this one up towards the corner. Turbo. He can't really do much with it right there, so he steals the boost. I think it's a great move. It's Torment looking for a low carry. But over to Squishy, stopped by Justin. Right in time. Turbo on the miss. Gimmick is there. Trying to get that pass off to Torment. I think there was a bit of a carry there. That's kind of odd from my angle, but a minute and a half has elapsed in Game 7. We could still see a reset as Torment out of the corner. Pops it high, looking for Squishy. Does get the touch. I think he's looking for Gimmick. No, right back to Torment. This should bounce off the wall. It's going to be awkward. It's Justin. That's on target. Ooh. Squishy did have to talk about a delay. That's a seat of your pants save if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, he gave himself down to the very last second. Oh, Squishy there, as that one almost rolled right in. It's that flip now downfield. That's going to be an air demo on Justin. Can Cloud9 now capitalize? Squishy tries to force that one in, unable to connect.
Now give me slow play. Turbo pops it up here. Nobody there. Just about halfway through this Game 7. Garrett shot. Torment and Squishy double commit on that. There's halftime.
Yeah, like those double commits out of Cloud9. That's a great thing to do when you've got the lead, but they need to start getting some offense going here. It seems like NRG, when they have possession of the ball, they're getting like 3, 4, maybe 5 shots on Cloud9. And Cloud9 seems to have, when they get possession, they might have one chance if they're lucky. And if that's the way they're going to play through the rest of this series, things are looking grim for them against NRG, because NRG is just relentless.
Oh, Turbo's up! Oh, Gimmick! Oh my god, it's almost an own goal! Oh, jeez!
Yeah, that's terrifying if you're Cloud9.
Wow!
Comes Squishy on the return, though. That's going to be Turbo Pulsa back with the save. Cloud9, yeah.
They're hanging on by the seat of their pants at this point. That was insane. Luckily, they cleaned it up. They got a little bit of offense going, but still gotta get a score in. They want to have a chance. Just closing out this series and taking home the $3,000. Squishy looking for a shot setup for Torment. Oh, tries to shove that one through, but it goes off someone's hood. I don't know. It was a huge cluster in front of that orange net. Justin electing not to go for that. I think it's a smart move here. Challenged. Torment and Turbo. It's popped right up. Now Garrett. On Squishy. Does get a touch. Uh-oh. Ooh, that could have been dangerous. Gimmick there, lurking, waiting towards the net. Justin right there. Send it away. Trying to move this one down the line. Just get it away from that orange net as quickly as possible. 1 minute left. NRG could be forcing the bracket reset this game. If you're not on the edge of your seat now, you must be strapped in, and you know what? That's okay. But if you're not strapped in, get on the edge of your seat, because this one could potentially go to the reset. Another best of 7 could be in your faces very soon.
Big demo on Gimmick there. Cloud9 needs to make something happen. 30 seconds remaining. Torment on the offensive. He's been playing defense almost this whole game. I feel like Cloud9 is playing afraid, but now they need to stare this bracket reset in the face and make something happen. Nothing off the backboard. Gimmick, though, with the touch, tries to keep the play alive. 15 seconds left on the clock. There is Squishy going up high. Torment on the follow-up. Can he get it in? Tap it in. Torment scores. Torment scores. 10 seconds remaining. Torment ties it up with NRG in the final moments of Game 7.
Justin's got to be kicking himself. He just did not get the touch he was looking for at all. It was odd positioning. He had to just rush for the save. He couldn't do it. 10 seconds in. We're tied. Ace is up. Justin, can he do it? Set up for Turbo.
Turbo.
Shut down by Squishy. Now Garrett. Popped up here. Still in the air. Gimmick trying to shut this down. Force the overtime. It's Game 7. E9 could potentially take this whole tournament in this last push.
Now
Squishy off to the pass and shut down by Justin. And you can tell NRG looking for those center field passes. Not this time. Garrett. Over to Justin. Justin can't get any control because Squishy just started to check everyone. No one is safe.
Gimmick tries to get something started. A great contest out of NRG. I am glad that I am strapped into this seat right now because I have no idea what's going to happen. Here comes Torment going up. Sending it off the backboard. Is the touch there out of Squishy? Justin is in the net there for the defend. Here comes Gimmick with the touch, keeping the play alive. 42 seconds into this overtime. NRG desperately fighting to get possession of this ball. They need this goal to reset the bracket. Cloud9 needs this goal to close this one out.
Up here, Gimmick, no boost. Squishy's right there as well. They're trying to tag team this one, but it didn't quite work out. Torment gets involved on the offense. Haven't seen too much of that. Pop up here for Justin. This could be cheeky. Turbo. Needed more mustard on that. Came from the wrong side of the ball to make that shot happen as Torment over to Squishy. That's a nice little pop up here. It sets up for Garrett, though, as Gimmick can't get anything on it. Oh, Squishy, that's a rare miss. Justin towards the net, but Torment racing back. Able to get a clear on that one for now. Torment didn't have anyone to pass up to, so he just keeps it on the side. Lets his teammates get reset. Justin, it's blocked away. Gimmick credited with that save. A minute and a half into this overtime, and it's just a screamer into the net, a flat-out worm burner, but somehow it gets knocked away. And again at the midfield, NRG taking control. Past Torment is Turbo Pulsar, but no one there to take advantage. Looks like everyone's kind of backing off just a touch, take a bit of a breather, get a little boost, and get back into it.
A lot of these touches just not clean. Cloud9 trying to stick to the textbooks, get something set up, but NRG just flying at it. So here comes Gimmick. Tries to get something going, and that's going to be Turbo Pulsa with that clear. Now 2 minutes into this overtime. Goal still tied at 1-1. $3,000 on the line for Cloud9. The bracket reset on the line for NRG. Ooh, it's going to be Turbo Pulsa with the contest, keeping it at the 50. Here's Garrett G. Tries to get this ball back on offense. Justin coming in. There's Squishy with the touch. Now he needs to get this past the NRG relentless offensive pressure. Turbo Pulsa!
Dead pass right on Squishy's nose, but they can't do anything with it. It's get knocked away. Looking for a pass, I think. Just send it away to get some boost. A demo on the play. Turbo demoing Torment. Now Justin towards the net. Nope, there was defense. So really a reason to challenge that as Garrett takes a little bit of control. Past one. Can he get it over to Justin? He can! It's down! It's not in!
Is it gonna go out?
Garrett does sink it finally! NRG forcing the bracket reset!
Big plays out of NRG. Great stuff out of Garrett G. The gauntlet that NRG has battled their way through tonight is nothing short of impressive. They have reset the bracket against Cloud9, who was sitting pretty on their cloud in the winner's side of the bracket, but NRG was not content with that. Not after being knocked into losers by Ghost Gaming. They have risen from the dead, reset the bracket, and their gaze is set on that first place finish and that $3,000.
NRG putting shot after shot after shot on the board, and they're finally able to drain one. Good Lord. Oh, man. We're trying to figure out we're going to just go straight in.
Let's just go straight in.
We're going.
I have water next to me. I'll hydrate momentarily. Let's just get this going, man. We got a bracket reset. NRG Esports battling their way through that loser's bracket. Cloud9. All right, we're starting fresh.